Next up, at UFC Vegas 102, we have Julia Avila taking on Jacqueline Cavalcanti. Julia Avila, 9-3 in her career, 3-2 in her last 5. She's looking for her first win since 2021. Taking on Jacqueline Cavalcanti, 8-1 in her career, 5-0 in her last 5. She's on a nice little 6-fight win streak. Julia Avila might be a new name to you. If you haven't been watching fights as long as we have, then you're going to be like, who is the Raging Panda? Well, Julia Avila is a heavy-handed brawler. She's aggressive, both on the feet and on the ground. She's just going to be bombing away. She is a BJJ black belt. If she gets on top, she's pounding away. She's not even looking for submissions. She will absolutely slug it out on the feet. She'll not even attempt to wrestle. She's coming back after another very long layoff. This is not her first. And a loss to Miesha Tate in 2023 where she really just had no answer for the wrestling. She's taking on Jacqueline Cavalcanti. Long striker, uses footwork and feints to manage range. She does a good job working your legs early, trying to slow you down, then working up to the head. She keeps her striking technical, but when she finds a rhythm and she works forward and she pressures, then she'll work in an occasional takedown. When she's moving forward, she can be effective. She doesn't really back up as well, which might be an issue in this matchup. She's definitely a striker. She won't shy away from cage control or trips. She's coming off that win over Nora Cornole, where she did get away with a couple of fence grabs, but her 1-2 looked really good. And sometimes the sport just zips right past you. It just passes you by. You're home, your hairs are graying, you're living your life, and the sport's just getting better. The fighters are getting younger.
Why is Angela always trying to talk about sitting on the toilet and having all the doo-doo come out all at once?
Dude, what the fuck? Never talked about any of that. Ever. Anyway, I think with Julia's long, repeated layoffs, I think the sport has passed her by. She is very tough, but at a certain point, you're going to slow down. At a certain point, you're just not going to have that same durability, that same cardio, that same forward push, like the same. You're not going to have any of that. And I think the 10-year younger, bigger, faster, stronger Jacqueline Cavalcanti will make up for a few skill gaps. Julia's going to be the better grappler, things like that. Just with her own pressure, her own durability, I think Jacqueline gets it done. The odds probably appropriate, but they're starting to widen up a bit. What do you think, Jakey boy?
You said you like poopy poop at night.
Now they're just being weird. Makes no sense.
Yeah, I'm obviously going to go Jacqueline here, but, you know, I bet her, and I think it should be a safe bet, but I do worry a little bit because Julie is kind of a wild fucking, I mean, was a Raging Panda? That's her fucking nickname? I mean, that's a very,
What? Jesus.
A very, what's that word I'm looking for? It makes sense. What's that word I'm looking for? Very, it's like a one word and one hitter quitter. Like it makes sense that it's her nickname, but what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's appropriate maybe, I think is what I'm looking for. Jesus. It's a very appropriate.
That's what you ask him if he smokes again. Where's that dude?
It's a very an appropriate nickname for her because she is going to get a little bit
the
wild.
word was appropriate that you were looking for. What a simple word. I thought this was like some complex. Jesus. All right. Welcome back.
Appropriate nickname because she is I mean, she will just kind of storm forward with some wild striking. And in most worlds, that style versus a girl like Jacqueline Cavalcanti who wants to counter strike and has those really nice, I mean, her step back uppercut, she fucking just sticks that on people. And if she does it on Julia, I wouldn't be surprised if she's able to get a knockdown. It's going to come down to the footwork of Cavalcanti. Circle out from the pressure, land those shots. Do not get stuck against the fence because if this girl Julia gets on top of you, she is a black belt, and that's not where you want to be on the ground. Do not turn this into a jiu-jitsu match at all. Defend those takedowns. Be there with the footwork, uppercuts, deter, jab, keep the distance. Point your way. Eventually, she's going to get aggressive and walk into that uppercut, and you should be able to hurt her. So, should be a Jacqueline play, but I'll be damned if I'm not worried about just the pure aggression of Julia. Like, if she just storms forward and just grabs Jacqueline while they're both fresh and just takes her down and controls her for 4 minutes, I think it's a situation where we're all going to be sitting here like, oh, God. Because Jacqueline is a minus 500 favorite coming off back-to-back split decision wins. She's not smoking people. She is 2 judges away from being 0-2 in her last 2. Now she's minus 500, minus 600 almost. So I played her. She should win, but I think there's a little bit of cause for concern.
Yeah, I get it. I think a lot of my confidence and other people's confidence is just coming from the extended layoffs, the age difference, like all of those things. It's very, hey, look what happened to Mike Davis after a 1.5 year layoff. Came out pulling guard.
Paint fumes.
I'm on the Cavalcanti side, $9,500 in DraftKings Fantasy. That I may avoid. I don't think she's going to finish Julia. Julia V is tough as shit, so I don't think she's going to get finished there. And I don't think Jacqueline's going to be the one aggressively looking to grapple. So we're not going to get a whole bunch of takedown points or control time. So I think Jacqueline wins the fight, but she might only score 80 points in a win. So I'm not going to touch her in DraftKings Fantasy. If you want to shoot a Hail Mary, or if you're using the brand new event simulator and you want to adjust your exposure to Julia, go ahead and do that. So she'll be in a few of your lineups. The event simulator, brand new tool. It's in premium membership. We didn't touch
Angelo,
your price.
I heard you have a stinky feet fetish.
Dude, this dude is just spamming nonsense to try to get you
You,
or
in
me to
fact,
react to
did
it.
say, and I quote, audience, if you're watching this on the toilet, get ready because when you hear what I'm about to say, it's all about to come out.
I am
not so quick to deny now.
Well, because he said, why are you, he made it sound like I was talking about me shitting. I'm talking about you people shitting because you watch my videos in the toilet. It's a different conversation.
You fantasize about our audience watching you while they're on the toilet?
I'm just a realist.
You know, Angelo used to tell me, and this kind of goes back to my original rant about him sexually fantasizing about me and wanting me to change genders for his fantasies. Is he used to tell me that he, and you can deny this if you want, but you would watch my Lock of the Week videos in the shower.
Oh, you know what's funny? Probably.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
There you
I
go.
do.
See,
I watch,
there you go. You guys get it now?
I watch. When
you
I
guys
shower.
get it now? I'm not fucking joking about any of this stuff. He waits specifically till he gets in the shower to watch my Lock of the Week videos.
I watch YouTube in the shower. I would put on whatever, so I just have something to listen to.
Yeah, just whatever. Just hey, he calls me after. Hey, just got out of the shower and watched your video. Great
FaceTimes.
job.
He FaceTimes
Great
during
job.
the video.
Great job. Then he gets a blow dry out and blow dries his fucking nutsack.
I do blow dry my body. That I'll die on
my
that
body.
hill.
You specifically.
It's everywhere.
Sit there and blow dry. How much hair could there be, Angelo?
There's no hair and bald. Anyway, all right, this is a conversation for another day, but I do live by
You're
the
like the
blow dry.
guy in Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay at the bottomless party. You remember that guy?
I don't.
You don't remember that guy?
I only saw that.
That
one
image
once.
should be ingrained into every adolescent child's fucking mind when that movie came out. He fucking is like the Middle Eastern guy, and it's fucking just hair just fucking like all the way like dripping down to his knees because he gets out of the hot tub at the bottomless party and just fucking like a beehive of hair.
I haven't seen that.
That's
in
you
so
sitting
long.
there blow drying your fucking nutsack.
Also, it's legit not crazy. Like it's not like. Why would it be crazy? You get out of the shower, you dry with the towel, and then you get a blow dryer to make sure.
How can a towel not be enough? I dry with the towel. I'm good.
We had the conversation about the blood flow. Like it's massive. They don't. I would have to use a beach towel, and everybody knows beach towels aren't very absorbent. So I use the blow dryer. Okay. Couple of super chats. Oh, these aren't super chats, just comments I pinned. Picky Boys Gaming. What about those two MMA dudes that retired? He's talking about Fight Night Picks, the two Canadian, they were literal brothers. They are what sort of inspired this. It was COVID. Jakey Boy and I were watching fights, and I did some research. I found their channel.
They're out marching for Trudeau.
I was like, I could do that. So then I said, Jacob, we could do this. Let's do it. So we did it. And then, Angelo, can I buy your socks? Young LA sent the socks. I have Young LA socks. Go get them, youngla.com.
He wants to buy your worn socks. What would you price him at? Why not?
Before or after a walk? Because today, Tiff,
nobody's gonna buy socks that aren't worn. If you're buying worn socks, you want fucking worn socks. There was a guy on Kill Tony that literally like collects celebrity socks, and Fluffy gave him his sock. Fluffy was a guest. Really good. Yeah. Fluffy was great.
He is funny.
That was the first time he's ever done it.
I was say you don't like his stand-up, but he's funny.
Yeah, it just kind of, I don't know. I think it's just too G for me, honestly. I like fucking dark, crazy shit. So give me some fucking Ed Norton or from fucking, I guess not Ed Norton, but what's his fucking name? He was just on Kill Tony this week.
The super dry British guy?
No, Jim
yeah.
Norton.
Jim, Jim.
Norton's fucking.
He had a UFC show for a while. Him and Matt Serra. I don't know if they still do that show.